Hey guys, Nick here with an all-new review for Arrow Season 4. Tonight's episode was titled The Candidate and featured the return of an old Queen family friend who decides to run for mayor. This episode also marks the introduction of Batman villain Anarchy into the CW universe, and basically the story here is that Dark doesn't want Danforth to run for mayor and hires Anarchy to convince her not to, but he doesn't really like how Anarchy operates, and they sort of clash the entire episode. Now he plans a series of terrorist attacks that culminate in the kidnapping of her daughter in order to stop the support she's been getting and make her drop out of the candidacy. This week's flashback portions of the episode were also a bit interesting to me because they showed Oliver return to the island to infiltrate a drug operation that was pulled right out of Green Arrow Year 1, and I always love seeing stuff like that because it really shows that, I mean, even though people always rag on this show for not sticking to the comics, I mean, when stuff like this happens, you can tell that they clearly do. I mean, there's just things pulled from all over Green Arrow's history. It's not just one version of the character. We're also introduced to Mr. Terrific on this show, who I thought did a pretty good job with the material, and even with the changes to his character and his backstory, I'm still interested to see, what role he'll play in the season. He contributed to helping, Felicity regain control of Ray Palmer's company and sort of elevate it to that next level to where they can get back into a better place in Star City. Now, the main subplot that drove this episode was the effects of the Lazarus Pit that is really starting to show on Thea, which is something that I hope the show would explore because it's kind of an important part of the comics, and obviously we've seen what happened to Jason Todd and the Red Hood and when he came back to life, and hopefully it's going to continue in Legends of Tomorrow once Sarah's brought back via the Lazarus Pit and they bring in Constantine for that. And my favorite part of this episode though had to have come at the very end after Danforth decides to give up on becoming the dreams of the mayor, and spoiler alert here, skip ahead if you don't want to know this, but if you're here you probably want to know what I thought about this. So Oliver actually announces that he will run for mayor, and I thought this was such a cool fanboy moment because it's something really important from the Judd Winnick comic series, and just the comics in general. The idea of Oliver Queen running for mayor and being publicly being the Green Arrow at the same time and stuff, and I think that's just something that all Green Arrow fans will love to see. And all in all, I thought this was a fantastic episode, and it really moved the story along while introducing new characters that will stick around the entire season. I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10, and I can't wait till the next episode where we get to see more of the Lazarus Pit and that sort of story moving forward. Anarchy, Double Down's coming to town, well, word pun there, alliteration there, that wasn't planned, and Constantine's appearance, which will be, I think, in the next episode or two, next couple episodes. It's very, very soon here, and this is really cool. And if you did check the episode out tonight, let me know what you guys thought down below, and be sure to stay subscribed to the Hybrid Network to stay up to date on all of our reviews, podcasts, and original content.